This awareness is brought to you by Radio Afinju.
For an ultimate entertainment experience. An all-round gist with your spicy honey drops and Radio King Classic every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 2 to 3 p.m. for a thrilling ride. Don't miss the fun, excitement, and updates on Afinju Arena. Only on Radio Afinju.
Apology for waiting, say don't play, or you will learn.
Good morning. How are you? How did your night go? Are you good? Are you happy? You know, I ask all the time, are you happy? Are you approaching today with some doses of happiness? Are you motivated? Are you good? Are you taking life easy? I hope the cold is not getting to you. It's cold here. It's cold here. It's not made better by the air condition, but well, yes, I'm coping. But I hope you are coping too. My name is Adedayo, Oderinu. They call me Omo Lese Kojomo no bitu marketing tutu. Tisi inteni lorun jomi. Elote ba ki lolofa mojo. Wani Oma bisho joko ejankadi katakiti lorofa. Etugba. And this is morning motivation, the last dose for the week. You know, I bring you 3 doses every week. I bring you the top of the week dose on Monday. I bring you the midweek dose on Wednesday, and I bring you the last dose, the Thank God It's Friday dose on Fridays. And why do I do this? I just want you fired up. I want you motivated. I want you happy. I want you energized. I want you to live to the full extent of your potentials. I want you to be the best that you can be. I want you to break boundaries. I want you to excel. I want you to expand your horizon. I want you to do exploits. And that's why I motivate you every morning on morning motivation. That's why I motivate you 3 times a week on morning motivation. What did we discuss? What have we discussed this week? We have discussed happiness. We have discussed vision. And today, what am I discussing? We should not take the good and leave the bad. What am I discussing today? I'm discussing the value of life. Well, this is inspired by my friend, Tumishe Kuku. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for the inspiration to talk about this morning. Talking about how to navigate the valleys of life. That is the bad days. The bad days. How do you navigate the bad days? Of course, you have the highs of life, and then you must have the lows of life, because it's like a sine wave. There must be the highs, there must be the lows, and then there must be the flats of life, the plateau of life. As you enjoy the good days, you also must be willing to live through the bad days. Now, why are we talking about this? We're discussing this because, right, we are possibly, as you would want to consider it, in the bad days, the bad days of our lives. Yeah. We probably had some good days before now, but it seems things are tough, things are costly, life is hard, as most people would want to say. And it's not just in Nigeria. People outside Nigeria are also complaining. Things are costly everywhere. The quality of life has dropped a bit everywhere, and then it's becoming a bit harder to survive than it used to be. It's a global thing. People are complaining everywhere. Things are costly. It's harder to survive and all of that. Now, these days come. So how do we prepare? How do we live through these days? How do we survive days like this? How do we weather the storm? How do we live through the night? They say if crying persists through the night, joy comes in the morning. But how do you live through the night when crying is persisting so that you can see the morning when joy comes? How do you live through the tough days, the hard days, the difficult days to get to that day when things are fun, things are easy, things are smooth, things are sweet? They say tough days don't last, tough times don't last, tough people do. How do tough people live through the tough times to arrive at the good days? That's what we want to discuss on the show this morning. And again, this is Morning Motivation, and this is Radio Afenju. Don't forget, we're across all your social media platforms. On Facebook, Radio Afenju. On YouTube, our channel is Radio Afenju. We're live streaming to both platforms right now. Facebook, YouTube, we're live streaming on both platforms. And then you can also follow us across our other social media handles, TikTok, X, and Instagram. It's also Radio Afenju. As well, you can listen to our audio stream on our website, afenjufm.com. Just open afenjufm.com and you listen to our audio stream from anywhere in the world. I greet you good morning, everyone who already joined me on this stream on Facebook. Oloba Costa, he said good morning. Lasisi Tayo Rafiu, he said good morning, bro. Kende Yenike, I greet you specially, my sister. He said well done, sir. Lasisi Tayo Rafiu saying, Comrade Tayo from Nigerian Law School, Kano. I wish you good luck. I know it's not easy to be in the law school. I know. It's costly, it's tough, it's tedious work, but I wish you the best of luck. Babalola blessing, my dear sister. She said, good morning, sir. I greet you. Good morning. Our own Fuji hypertension. Fuji hypertension. I greet you specially, my brother. God bless you. On that new venture, God be with you. God be with you. So, how do we live through the tough days? The market Oluwafemi officer. Well done, my brother. I greet you. I greet you most especially. Now, let's take it from here. I'll share 4 things with you on how to weather the storm, how to live through the valleys of your life. The highs are there, but the lows are also there. Now, how do you survive the lows so you can arrive again at the highs? Number 1, when you are in plenty. Kikelomoluwa Bukola Labisi Tete, she said, watching from Massachusetts, the United States of America. I greet you specially, Madam Kikelomo. Eludo Isaiah, well done, bro. Rukaya Tarike Ibrahim, well done, sir. Tafik Omobolaji Musbaudin, good morning, Mr. Oderinu. Thank you so much. So, number 1 thing I'm going to share with you is when you are in plenty, when the days are good, when things are awesome, when the going is nice, prepare for bad days. When it is so much fun, they say that when the pain becomes unbearable, that's when the solution is near. Reverse that thought and know that when the pleasure is at the highest of your moments, when you are feeling so good about yourself, hardship could just be around the corner. It could just be around the corner. It works both ways. Look at a ball. When you drop a ball from a height, from say a mountain, the moment it starts to fall, the speed increases. And at that point, when the speed increases, it is enjoying the cruise. It's a cruise ride down the slope, but it's on its way down. But when it's about to ascend another slope to go higher up there, the speed reduces. And that's when we talk about pain being higher, at the point where breakthrough is just by the corner. Right? So when the pleasure is so much, when the moments are sweet, and the pleasure is just there for you, hey, remember, you may just be on the cruise down the slope of your life. You may just be on a downward ride. And at that point, you must begin to plan for the tough days. They could just be by the corner. You could just negotiate the next bend, and you are in hardship. Know that the best days of your life may just be the forerunners of the hard days of your life. So prepare when life is sweet, when everything is working for you, when there is beauty around you, when there is a lot of love surrounding you, when there is so much going on for you. Know that just very shortly, so much may just go wrong against you. And how do you prepare for the bad days? Number 1, do not for any reason live to the full extent of your capacity when days are good. Do not live to the full extent of your capacity when days are good. Do not overextend yourself when the days are good. Do not spend all of your kobo when the days are good. Do not buy everything you want to buy when the days are good. Do not exhaust yourself when the days are good. You have capacity to train 3 children, don't have 3. You have capacity to maintain 4 cars, don't buy 4. Know that you are just extending to the very end of your capacity, and that's the end of your elasticity. What happens after you have extended a rubber band to the edges of its elasticity? What happens next? It breaks. Bah! While the going is good, do not overextend. You have capacity to maintain 2 houses, don't take 2 yet. Do 1. You have capacity to maintain 3 vehicles, do 2 or 1. Do not overextend your capacity. Don't. While the going is good, you can afford to train 4 children in the best of schools. Do not do 4. Do 2. Keep some as reserve for the days when things are tough, and taking care of the 2 will even become a problem, because tough days come. Tough days, they come. Tough days come. When the going is good for you, do not get carried away by the euphoria of having, because there are days when you will not have. There are days when you will not have. So, when they say save for the rainy days, that is, there are days when you are able to go out to work, to bring home resources. But then there are days when rain will fall so heavy that you cannot step 1 foot outside of your house. Those are the tough days. Tough days. When there will be nothing on the table, nothing in your pocket. There is no rich man in the world who has not gone through their tough days, when there is nothing on the table, no kobo, nothing to survive with. So when you are good, when the going is solid, prepare for bad days. When you are in hardship, they say, be hopeful for good days, because they come, and be ready for opportunities, because they come. But remember also, when you are in good days, look out for the sharp bends, for the bad days, for the tough situations, and prepare for them. Mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, prepare for the hard days. I can safely take care of 10 children. If you have 10, you have extended to the full extent of your capacity, and then if the hard days come, how do you balance it? Do not exhaust the full extent of your potentials now, because bad days come. That's number 1. Number 2, when bad days come, when the tough days arrive, like we're currently going through, which is normal in the cycle of life, when bad days come, tough days come, we're facing serious hardship, it is time to sit down and re-strategize. You see, the wisdom that carried you through the high days of your life cannot carry you through the tough days of your life. So you have to rethink your wisdom. You have to adapt your wisdom to the days when things are tough. You have to begin to re-strategize. You have to begin to rethink. You have to begin to plan again. You have to begin to plan afresh, anew. You have to begin to take new decisions. You have to begin to review your previous decisions and see what works now and what does not work. It is time to re-strategize. Brooding does not solve any problem. So the tough days come and you just sit down and complain every day. Because in truth, tough days are just tough days. It's nothing about you. It's nothing personal. It's not God punishing you. It's not life being harsh on you. It's not Mother Nature messing you up. No. Bad days just come. You wake up in the morning, you just stepped out and you find a punctured tire. You start from there, you change your tire, you stepped out and someone just bashed your car, blew up your mirror. And then you get to work. The first person you meet at the door annoys you to no ends. Bad days just come. It's nothing personal. Life, or God, as the case may be, has given birth to over 7 billion children in the world today. And so it is quite difficult that it will set life up to just be bad to you. It's unthinkable. So bad days just come. It's in the cycle of life. It's in the cycle. So when they come, rethink, re-strategize. Sit down with yourself and review your life. Remember I told you, what took you through the good days successfully, beautifully, without itches, cannot take you through the bad days. So when they come, sit down and think again. Unfortunately, most of us as humans do not want to think. We consider thinking to be an extreme sport. We don't want to do it. We think it is too tiring. We think it is too exhausting. We just want to go through our days brooding, sad, unhappy, and down. When bad days come, rethink what is working and what is not. And then let me bring this in. On the bad days, review your values. Review your values, your vision, and your goals. Review them. Review them. Are they working? Did I consider the bad days? Did I walk towards this kind of situations? Review them, review them, review them one after another. Review them. Is my plan working for this kind of situation? Rethink. Review your vision. Review your goal. Recalibrate. Reset your vision. Reset your vision. Right. Number 3. Cut your excess load. When the bad days come, cut down your excess load. Remember, I advised before, the first thing I said was, do not live to the full limits of your potential. That was the first thing I said. Now, but in some situations, you already lived to the full limit. You already overextended. You already carried burden that should not be on your neck. You already acquired too much. Now, when the bad days come, cut down the excess load. Cut down. Remove dead load. You had 4 cars, and then the hard days come, sell 2. You know, but in Nigeria, one of the problems we have, we say, wàhálà tó máa dé, tá a fi máa ta nǹkan ni wá, Ọlọ́run má jà rí. In some cases, it is not because of wàhálà. In most cases, it should not be because of wàhálà sef. Something, hard days come, and you find that you have overextended. You find that you have gone past your limit. You find that ó ti kọjá àyè. At that moment, review all of your decisions and cut down the excess load. Cut them down. The things you know you should not have acquired, dispose them. The things you know you have no capacity to maintain during these times, dispose them. The things you know are weighing you down, get rid of them. We love the good life. We want to live sweet. We want to live happy. We want to ride SUVs. I was saying on Facebook some days ago, I said the current situation will make a lot of people begin to look for a certain brand of vehicle, or rather brands of vehicle that are more fuel efficient than some other ones. Now, if you find that at your current situation, maybe you drive a big Jeep, and then you get to the point where you see, this SUV, I can't manage it because of the new fuel cost. My dear brother, my dear sister, put it on the market. Dispose it. Go for something lower. There are people that, despite this tough days, they can still maintain that SUV. Sell it to them. Cut down your excess load. Cut them down. Remove everything that is going to weigh you down. Things are already hard. Don't make them harder on yourself. Take your tough decisions now. Cut down on the load that will weigh you down. Remove all of them. Remove all of them. Everything that is looking like here. You know, I found that a man's life, beyond a certain level of need, every other thing outside of that level of need is greed. It's just our insatiable want that drives us to acquire some things. It's not as if we cannot survive without them. So the things you know are weighing you down and do not in reality affect the quality of your life, cut them now. Cut them. There are some homes where they should just manage one vehicle. They bought 2 because things were good. Now things are hard. And maintaining 2 has become a problem. Sell it. Sell it. Live in the reality of the moment. If you have made the mistake of overextending, cut down. You already bought houses in places, maintaining a house is a problem. You already bought houses in places where you cannot keep up with the maintenance costs. There are people looking for houses even in this harsh economy, and they have money to pay. Sell it. Are we together? Then lastly, when things are hard, think deeply outside of the box and see opportunities. Think outside the box and see opportunities. Why am I saying this? When I teach business idea development classes, I say that you cannot just wake up and have a business idea. You must see a problem first. Problems precede business ideas. Problems go before business ideas. Now, if you want to develop a good business idea, the best way to start, the best place to start, is to start from what are the problems in the society today. So you sit down, reflect on the problem of society today, and begin to think of how these problems can profit you. Forget it. As tough as the economy is, money is still moving around. People are still making money. There are a lot of people who have made more money in this current harsh economy than they made when the economy was easier. That's the truth. So, sit with yourself, imagine it, look at the problems very keenly, and take out the opportunities for your own advancement. Take out the opportunities for your own growth. Take out the opportunities for your own profit. Take out the opportunities for your progress. See opportunities for your development. When things are hard, when hard times come around, they come around with a flash flood of opportunities. They come around with a lorry load of possibilities that can drive the next phase of growth. Don't forget, after every low, there is a high. And you don't stay permanently. You never can be permanently on a low, as you always cannot be permanently on a high. So, the highs come, and you know the lows are coming. But when the lows are here, you know the highs are coming. So, while the lows are there, you must be prepared for the highs. How do I profit from all of this? Where do I belong in the grand scheme of this hardship that can move my life forward? Where? See yourself playing a part in how all of this plays out, so that when the highs come, or even while the lows are still here, you make progress. Sit with yourself. Don't forget, all of this rests big time on you being able to sit down and think. Sitting down and think rests completely on you being able to sit down with yourself and debrief yourself. I said again, number one, when things are plentiful and there is a lot of capacity on your table, I said, do not overextend. Don't do it. Do not live to the extreme extent of your potentials. Don't do it. Number two, when bad days come, it is time to re-strategize, not time to panic. Time to re-strategize, time to rethink, time to review your plans, time to recalibrate your vision. Number three, I said cut down your excess load. Cut down your excess load. Cut down the things that bother you. Cut down the things that make you overextend them more. Cut down the things that stress you. Cut down the things that put more pressure on your life. And number four, think deeply outside the box. See how you profit from all of this. I greet all of you who have joined me on TikTok. Thank you for joining my live stream. Folake Boboe, Michael, I see you. Thank you so much. I greet all of you on Facebook. Princess Abiola Abosede, Bore Chicken Adedokun, Okpashola Iyanoluwa, Adegoke Kazim, Naim Adedayo. I greet you specially, my dear brother. Lawyer Tomoye, Oladipo Portable for I greet you, Oluwaseyi Adekende. I greet you, Jumat Mubarak. Rukaya Tarike Ibrahim. I greet you, Eludoye Isaac. I greet you, Kikelomoluwa Bukola Olabisi Tete. I greet you especially. So, as we face our tough days, as we deal with our realities, do not forget, while these harsh realities last, it is also time for you to re-strategize, recalibrate your vision, and prepare for the highs that are just around the corner. I wish you the best of God. I wish you a wonderful weekend. I wish you have so much fun. Thank God it's Friday. Go have some fun. Sit with yourself. Enjoy the beauty that life has to offer. I wish you a good day. Don't forget, follow Radio Afenju across all our social media platforms. On Facebook, Radio Afenju. On YouTube, our channel is Radio Afenju. We live stream on both platforms, video stream. You can also comment, like, share, please. Like and share, please. Like and share. Again, you can also follow us on other social media platforms, TikTok, X, Instagram, at Radio Afenju. You can visit our website, www.afenjufm.com. Our audio stream is there. You can listen to us from anywhere in the world. You can download the Zeno Radio app, search for Radio Afenju. You spell the radio as REDIO, and then you listen to our audio live stream from the Zeno Radio app. I thank you so much for joining this episode of Morning Motivation. I'll see you again on Monday for your weekly top of the week dose of motivation. And I hope to see you at the top. Take care. My name is Adedayo, Oderinu. Bye-bye.
When heavy rain begin fall and plenty water full everywhere, dey alert my people, shine your eyes as e dey happen for other places e fit reach your side.
Má ṣe da ìdọ̀tí sójú àgbàrá, gbé ilẹ̀ rẹ fún àwọn ọkọ̀ akólẹ̀.
No go put yourself for danger dey waka for flooded roads.
Gbọ́ o, ǹjẹ́ tó bá rí ẹnikẹ́ni tó hùwà tó lòdì sí òfin àmójútó ìdọ̀tí àti ẹ̀gbin, ẹ fi tó àwọn aláṣẹ létí. Report to the nearest authorities.
Má ṣe da ìdọ̀tí sójú àgbàrá.
Ìlera lọ́rọ̀. This awareness is brought to you by Radio Afenju.
Something about you, send me all a day.